I'm perfect.
Have fun and teaching a prodigy that was born
Perfect. My food is perfect. My view is perfect. My food is perfect.
Gulab Jamuns, what are they? They're India's most popular dessert, and Gulab Jamun is also my nickname growing up. Why? Because Gulab Jamuns are brown, round, deep fried, and sweet, which is what I was while growing up. I was brown, round, and very sweet. But who's gonna make me help me make Gulab Jamuns today? Lesie Small. Have you ever had a Gulab Jamun before?
I have not. I'm very excited.
Oh, she's so excited. I'm gonna pop her Gulab Jamun cherry.
I've heard about it.
Gulab Jamuns are fun because you can make lots of them in a small amount of time. That's why Indian aunties and grandmas make them all the time. But you don't have to be an Indian auntie or grandma. White girl's gonna be making them today.
Super white.
Super white. She's gonna be making one. So you can make one too.
But we're going to change it.
How are we changing it?
Because we're going to put some marijuana butter in it.
What?
Got butter like George Washington Carver.
She's an extract expert with THC. She knows what happens. THC. This is the condensed milk. We're gonna grate it. Kind of looks like Parmesan cheese. Now we have the flour, crushed cardamom, and some baking soda to help it plump up. We've mixed all the dry powders together. Looks like this. Good? Yeah? All right, so what we're going to do next, add a little bit of water. You can just add it to that thing.
A little sprinkle it.
Just a little
like
sprinkle.
E40. You got sprinkle.
Sprinkle. We don't want to add too much because then you're going to liquefy your dough and fuck it up. So you want to just kind of do it step by step because even just a little bit of water got stuff to stick. All right, a little bit more water.
We just want to make it just touch together and hold. We want to make it into a ball.
Okay, so what you do is you kind of knead it so you can just get it all in the water because the moisture makes it all stick.
Thank God for the waters. Thank God. Thank God for the waters. Thank God for the waters.
This is going to be 15 brown balls big. So she's just going to roll it into a ball.
Like Lieutenant Dan, I'm rolling. Back to back, I keep on smoking. I keep shaking and I can't stay focused. I feel it no because I ain't nose. I'm sweating, but I'm cold. No, if I'm drunk, but I got it running nose. I just bought me a water bottle, chug that down, but I think I need me some more. And I keep feeling like I'm gon' faint. Get pass me that drink. I done drunk too much, I'm about to throw up in a hotel bathroom sink. Bitch, I'm wild. I'm zooted. Can't believe what I'm even moving. Off the highway, grab my Molly, we're about to go booty, and I don't know what I'm doing. Stuck.
We are not meeting the hygiene requirements of a restaurant right now, but that's a good thing about home cooking.
No one's going to send it back to the goddamn kitchen for a hair in it. That's why it has such good flavor.
Okay, get a close up on this.
Oh,
no
look at that
butt
smooth
cracks.
ball. Like an 18-year-olds just taught.
And we're just gonna like put them on the side like a skateboard. Like, you know, this is a skateboard and you see the dude dip in. And you see already this end. If you look at the other side, we got browning going on already. Right there. See? So
It happens very
that's why
quickly.
we want to keep it low. It's already. On a little bit, look at all that browning happening already. Evenly browns all around. Okay, so these are looking like a good brown now.
Ooh.
And I'm going to pull these out in a couple of seconds here. You can tell that they're done because they rose to the top. And we got a little Indian donuts being made. So I'm just going to scoop down here, shake it around. Oh,
When we
look
do
at
it
that.
like that, into the darkness for reaping. Yeah, when you shake it like that, into the darkness for reaping.
Oh man, these are some good donuts, man. I'm about to put that mom and pop shop out of business. We're making the gulab part, which is the water part. It's essentially a rose water part, but we're making the syrup.
It's a syrup.
Part of the Gulab
It's a
Jamun.
fancy syrup, but this is where we're actually
Adding cardamom.
cardamom first, water. You wanted it somewhat of a heighten, just like you're making caramel, but like a very soft crack caramel.
Yeah, this is gonna be a more liquidy version of the caramel. So we're gonna turn the heat up. We're gonna wait for it to boil a little bit.
Oh, you see those lovely
You
bubbies?
want to come in a little bit? You want to see those? If you're on acid, that will look crazy.
It's like, it looks crazy to me.
this is the part of the recipe where we're actually adding a little bit of our own stoner goodness to it. If you're not a stoner, it is okay. You can make this recipe totally without the butter, and it'll be just as great. We're just adding a little bit of extra greatness to it. So right here, extract expert Lesie is going to show us how we're going to infuse the syrup with some THC, which then our Gulab Jamuns are going to absorb.
So we're using canna butter, which is basically like a clarified butter that has marijuana infused in it. Because marijuana actually will only attach to a fat cell. That's why if you just ate weed, it doesn't work. It just doesn't. So we're just gonna do a couple of spoonfuls and we're gonna put it in here once we turn it down to low heat. So we're using about 1/3 of a jar where the active THC milligram point is 625. So if we use about 1/3 of it, it will be comparable for 15 doses.
So the Gulab Jamuns are going to soak up evenly whatever is in this syrup. The sugar, the THC.
And the cardamoms.
And the cardamom.
Well, and this is also an important step. Marijuana has to be properly heated in order to be active. This is going to the moon science.
She blinded me with science. She blinded me with marijuana science.
It was weird science.
We're actually not going to be giving Bernie any of these Gulab Jamuns. We have made some drug-free Gulab Jamuns that we're going to let Bernie taste test. And stuff.
It's mostly because he is in trouble.
Sparkling, lower, 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 lower. Got the bubbly, pouring through me. Got the bubbly, pouring through me. Sparkling, bubbly, pouring through me. Got the bubbly, pouring through me.
And as long as it's at room temperature, the butter, although it's sitting at the top, it won't solidify. But if you put it in the refrigerator, it will. Just like that girl you don't like that spin class. You just agitate it, just a little bit.
We are trying to fatten up these Gulab Jamuns, and in real life how you do that is with stress. We made these without the weed butter, but these are how big they'll plump up to. This is a pretty big size. So we're going to go ahead and taste test this baby. Same exact recipe, minus the weed butter. That's what we're going to do.
It's like what every dude tells you, like, I'm a grower, not a shower. These actually
Oh, yeah.
are, though. That's cool.
That was a good cut. See, not hard in the middle or anything.
That's good. That feels like approval.
This is really good. And that's how you know that it absorbed right. You cooked it just long enough. It's not hard in the middle. It absorbed the syrup all the way to the middle sweet. Bernie's over here. Bernie wants to taste.
Good boy, Bernie, you're so good.
He loves it. Look at that drool bubble.
Private stock drench me, I can't stop from bubbling. Alley cat anthem, always blessed to Estu. Jungle brown, sea smoke, complete the lower fish.
Yay, Bernie improved.
Bitch, that was not enough.
I gotta eat them real soon, cause these Gulab Jamuns are getting all consumed. Just assume that you're mixing sugar, water, baking soda, and flour up in the kitchen for over a half an hour. Then the party's done, something missing, yeah, forgot the cardamom, sipping on Bacardi rum, like I just turned 21. Forgot what I was cooking, but somehow that shit's got underdone. Great dude, you know that it's rolling, you give it to Shanti, man, she knows what she's doing, yeah. You do Gulab Jamun, yeah, damn, that shit is good. I'll grab another one soon, maybe two for my afternoon lunch break. Got the sugar shakes, got like 88 pounds on my dinner plate.
If you enjoyed cooking with us today and you want to cook some more with us, you should subscribe. Click there. Dun, 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 dun. Click and subscribe. I'm not doing a stereotypical Indian dance right now. I'm literally just pointing up.